Yep. We back up in here again for Eagles Way of Boxing. Look like y'all a little bit later than I am. That's good though. You could be later than me. I shouldn't be late, but sometimes things happen. It's been crazy out here, this weather and everything. Get the live face up in there. Oh yeah. This has been bad, man. With this weather the way it is. Too much, man. Too much, man. I ain't seen probably an hour's worth of sun since Wednesday. If that, maybe not even an hour's worth of sun. Well, I think it's coming back today. I think we're getting a little bit of sun back today. I mean, that's all I can do is, hope for it. Instead of wait for it, hope for it, hope for it. There it is. Yeah, we need to get some sun up in here, man. Need that sun, baby. Got to have that sun. Well, my well wishes for everybody. Hope everybody, not wishes. Hell, I keep using that word, man. That's not my word, man. Wish. There's no wishing. No wishes. Yeah, so, there's nothing mostly but a lot of chat, talk. People just talking. Everybody starts talking. That's all we getting, man. Boxing. Just boxing talk. But we getting boxing talk, but that's what it is. It's worse than just me, man. It's just talk. Come on now, y'all come on, let's get some boxing do. Or do we need to watch these do-overs? How many do-overs do we need? And why do we always, in boxing, why we got so many do-overs so much? Can't nobody really beat nobody. They can't just keep beating people. They just, really, you lost. Oh, here you go. Nobody can stay undefeated. It's not that important to stay undefeated. It's the way you lose and what you do after you lose. If you want to make that, comeback. But there's a lot of BS going on with these fighters and stuff in these different divisions. And it's not just the fighters. It's their whole team. Their whole team of management, promoters, all that together. Yeah. But we'll talk a little bit about that. But we got a main topic today. But I know you guys will change stuff up. Time you get in here, you guys will start changing stuff up. But hold on, I'll be right back in a second. Y'all, you know what time it is, man. I got to go over here and grab this tea. Yeah, that sun is out though. It looks like it's real small. You just missed a little bit of my conversation. But anyway, I had to go get some tea. That's why I was gonna be right back. Just in case you just joined. Yeah, but the sun is like, it looks like a quarter of the size. It's still round. Quarter of the size, but the light is really intense, but at the same time it's blurred out. But anyway, salute. I see one of my brothers out there. I see D-Lo 404 boxing out there. Salute to him. As always, before you come in and before you hit that live button, make sure you smash that thumbs to the up, baby. That like button. That's the name for it. It's thumbs up or like, whatever you want to call it. Just hit that up. But yeah, we got to get into this stuff. And like I said before, I don't want to turn... Eagles Web is not a gossip column chat. Because you look so foolish when you come in. When you do a show, when people do a show, like I'll go by and I'll just see like a little bit of what somebody's saying. I'm not even gonna watch the whole show sometime just because I see where it's going. It's like you got stuck on a rumor or something like that, and you're gonna press it. That's why in here, my biggest thing is let's see it. All the talking and stuff and all the different stories. I don't want to report a story and nothing like that being factual, and then it's not even factual. Now I'm stuck. I'm like, oh shit, I reported that as being factual. That's why I always ask y'all too. I said, what y'all think about the story? I'll ask y'all what y'all think about the story. Because if the story's bullshit, then at least my web is gonna speak up. That's one thing about this chat. They will speak up. Grown folks will speak up when something is, BS. They gonna speak up like, no, I don't believe it. And it's so much boxing fees right now. I'm telling you, I get so many boxing fees coming into my email. I'm not reading that shit. Always talking about somebody like, and then I got to mention them here, like Frank Warren or Eddie Snake or something like that. And then they reflecting back the time that such and such sparred such and such. And I'm talking about modern day, not like in the past, but that's what they're bringing up stuff like that. Like it's like that's so significant. Like who cares? I don't care how somebody did in their sparring. I don't care how you did in your sparring. If you did good in your sparring, that's good. Right? If you did good, then that's what you're supposed to do. You ain't supposed to. Who reports on you doing bad in the sparring? That's just some hate, but that's sometimes sparring doesn't go as good, but the fight's gonna go a lot better than what sparring went. Now I see Hurricane Gill out there. Let me shout y'all out, man. I don't even know if I did, man. I'm losing it, man. D-Lo 404, I saluted him out. D to the Baileys up in here. And also Gil Hurricane Cole's up in here. Yep. Sunday, which is what? 20? Is that the 20th? So the day after the Lubin fight. Y'all know that Lubin's fighting this weekend, right? So y'all make sure y'all try to catch the Lubin fight. I'm going to try to catch it. I'll be out of town a lot of times when I try to catch the fight. But sometimes it doesn't. I don't get the stream, I don't get that stream. I'm like, oh, really? Raggedy ass. Everything's so raggedy. It's supposed to be satellite, which, I don't know. Y'all can believe in satellites if you want to, but I'm like, yeah, right, satellites. But they're always failing. Even today, they still always failing. Them damn, well, I dropped the signal again. I dropped the phone call, dropped this. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, drop the Bluetooth. Everything dropping, you know what I mean? But yeah, we got the fight night will be Sunday. So you guys make sure you get your ass here. Because I don't want to hear no excuses. Especially from Don to the daughter. I mentioned his name, so he'll probably end up showing up because I mentioned his name. But what'll happen is Gil will, get the strap on default, and then y'all ain't got nothing to say. Y'all like, and for sure, I got a couple of questions that I know you're not gonna be. It's gonna be. They're gonna have to be answered, or I'll flip. You guys are gonna have to research. Because if it's like, I'm gonna give you time. I give you time. I say, oh, hit the books or whatever you gotta do. Give y'all like 3 minutes. Give y'all 3 minutes. Make it a round, like 3 minutes. It's a round. Y'all get the answers out to answer Eagles Web, the trivia, man. We do the grown folks trivia. We gonna do some. I don't know if we have to go to Eagles Web jargon and stuff, then we may have to. But we're gonna try to keep it to where other people can come in. That way, we don't have to keep it, Eagles Web. If some troll come in and was winning, of course, hey. Man, I gotta throw the fix in. Oh, cheating ass Eagles Web. No, I gotta throw the fix in. I'm sorry. Let me read what y'all gotta do. D-Lo 404 says salute. Then Derek Bailey, he salute at Eagles Web Boxing. Then everybody shouting each other out, and then of course here come Hurricane Gill with the champ is here. He says, "Sup, Eagles Web," and my sparring partners. That's right, Gil. Put their ass out there on sparring partner. But you see D-Lo here today. D-Lo usually he keep my chat in check with Gil. I don't know, he don't usually say too much to anybody else. But as long as he keep Gil, in check. But this is like, for today, we're not going to get into all this bullshit. I'm just tired. My tongue is tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. Let's just fight. Y'all fight. I don't care how fast and how hard Loma's hitting right now. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Fight. I don't care about nobody sparring right now. I don't care how your sparring's going. I don't care. Because I want to know how your fight's going to go. I don't care nothing about how you look good in sparring and all that. And, oh, yeah, you look good. And then I fall for it. And you get your ass knocked out. Yep. D-Lo 404 said, no, this ain't no gossip chat. He says, it is something D-Lo versus Gil Cole's chat though. Scored D-Lo 602, Gil 27. Yeah, I told you before I even mentioned it. See, D-Lo, he get on Gil. I'm saying. He ain't scared of Gil. Well, you know, D to the baby ain't scared of nobody either. I mean, my web watchers ain't really scared of nobody. They scared. They just cautious around Eagle sometimes. They come in, what Eagle? Who Eagle going off on right now? You know, when Eagle start going, when I get them talons out, it's over with. I'm telling you, man. But y'all don't even give the trolls long enough time to come in here and start shit. Y'all wrap them up quick. They like, no, that's what the web's for. They wrap them up quick and throw their ass off the cliff. Get your ass out of here. That's what I'm saying. Grown folks, we don't always want to play with you. Sometimes I'll take the time out and try to explain to you, what your conduct should be in here. But then sometimes you just come in too foul, and then the web watchers, they can't. They just like, nah, man, your ass out of here. Gil Cole said, yeah, I never tell folks how I dropped D-Lo in his sparring. That wouldn't be professional. That's right, man. We don't want to talk about the sparring, man. Because we want to see the actual fight. Yeah. D to the bay laughing out. Yeah, Gil Cole at D-Lo. He's up, homie, crying. Yeah. D-Lo 404. So he said, nope, it wouldn't be professional of me to brag about how I made Gil run out the gym without his car keys and catch an Uber home allegedly. So that's the alleged offense against D-Lo, is D-Lo made Gil run out the gym, forget his keys, catch the Uber, and he took the hottest Uber over to the crib. I said, I want the fastest thing flying. Yeah. But then speaking of stuff like that, like the Ubers and all that, man, they got this new low system form of transportation. I don't know when we're gonna get it, but I know they starting it over in other countries, in Dubai and stuff like that. We can talk about what we want to, and it's cool because you sit in they call it. It's like pods. It's like a little train, but it rides on a different type of track, and they're enclosed. And them things, they go faster than a jetliner. Faster than a jetliner. So you're on the ground, you're going faster than the jetliner, but you're getting wherever you need to go. They all of them got their own oxygen and stuff like that. Because evidently, if it wasn't no oxygen in there, you flying that fast, ain't no way you can catch your breath at that kind of speed. 700 miles an hour. That's the fastest and stuff like that. But that's not. I was looking at it. Technology. It looks interesting, and it's more green. I'm always interested in stuff that's green, but I'm more with the environment than something that's green. I don't care about it being green if you're tearing up my land. What y'all doing? Y'all tearing up the land, pulling the oil out, and then getting mad at us because we don't want you on our protected sites and stuff like that. And then you want to hit us with the fire hoses, and especially when it starts getting cold, trying to freeze the babies out and shit like that. That's kind of stuff to get Eagle. That's the stuff to get Eagle heated right there. I see you down there laughing, Gil. D-Lo said, all right, I gotta go. I just arrived at the appointment. Oh, okay, so D-Lo just came in for. Okay, peace to D-Lo. Thanks for the brother for coming in and at least putting a little bit of hands on Gil. But we'll catch up with him. He'll probably catch some of the replay anyway, though. Yeah, I mean, if he don't catch the replay, yeah, I mean, if we all got our lives and stuff to do. I was just thinking too, though, if I do have to change my time, what should I do, man? If I have to change my time, do you guys like this afternoon time, or you guys up long enough? If Eagle come in, come on later, say for instance like 8 Central or something like that. What, 7:30 Central or 8 Central or something like that? Y'all let me know. Just in case I have to. I don't know. It's not nothing's like edged in the stone or nothing like that. But things happen, man. Yeah, things happen. I'm working on that on my truck, Gil. I'm gonna put a volant on it. That's the one that's where I chose. Yeah. That's the one I chose for the my cool air intake. I just do some more turbos on it. I can do that because I've been blessed, so I can do that, and because of I've been blessed because what I did is I got that extended. You see what I mean? You get that extended warranty. Once you get that extended warranty, you good. You feel? So what I might do is I might do like some shows in the day and then some at night. We'll figure out the schedule, man. Because I don't want y'all looking for, where's Eagle Stream at? What happened? Yeah, I got to catch that replay again. Hey, as long as y'all catch the most important replays, man, it's good, man. Gil said D-Lo forgot his keys. Did he forget his keys? He said he's at his appointment, but he's busy hopping in that lift. He said Gil's hopping in the Uber. He's hopping over in that lift. Yep. Okay, D to the Bay. He said, yeah, that's cool. D to the Bay, come on anyway. I know because you guys be hitting up my Nighthawk stream sometime. Most time, I think D to the Bay, and every time I come in, if I come on late, he makes sure he get in there. Matter of fact, we have other people that make it. They can't usually make it now. Okay. Gil said I can catch the 8 show. I usually get off and be on the road. He said when you 3:30 show, come on. Okay, that's right, because you East Coast, so you 3:30, but Central is 2:30. Okay, yeah. So the 8, yeah. So whatever it is, I want to make sure that I'll let y'all know first though. Yeah, but we're gonna have the championship coming up. I start putting the flyers up. So it's gonna be this it's gonna just be Eagles Way of Promotions this time. And somebody get in contact with me. It's gonna be Eagles Way of Promotion. See if somebody can take the champ down. Headlock. Headlock time. Rear naked. The rear naked choke on Gil Coles. Yeah, but Eagle get tired of. I mean, because all this stuff that. See, for me, you're making yourself look bad. I'm gonna ask you in a second, Gil. Yeah, so you're making yourself look bad. And I'm not saying that now this is nothing that's horrible, but you make yourself look bad when you put out all this stuff and you put it down as facts and stuff. Because then you're gonna always this is what you're gonna do. Is you're gonna do a show and then you're gonna be hollering about facts and ain't none of this shit facts. So old media is saying that Tyson Fury is saying it's okay that he's considering or whatever to take on Joshua in December. No, you got business to take care of before Joshua. So why is that stuff start coming up? And then I hear another rumor. Like I said, we don't spread the rumors, but I'm just the reason I'm bringing this up is to see if y'all heard this shit. That they want Wilder to step down out to heavyweight. Like Wilder gonna go to cruiserweight. If Wilder went to cruiserweight, he just gonna kill everybody in cruiserweight. He'd clean that up too quick. Wilder be unified in a year if he wanted to, if he fought cruiserweight and then just hop back up. If I was Wilder, that might be an option. Maybe get all the straps at heavyweight and then clean up whatever garbage is left and then drop down to cruiserweight and clean that up. You could do it. Why not? Yeah. He said, which motor you got in your truck? I got the 3.5, baby. I got that. I got the twin turbo in it. Oh, the 2.7 is good. Yeah, the 2.7 is good. It just doesn't. The 3.5 I just got more towing. I got big tires and shit on there. It got more towing and all that. But look at some videos and stuff, and you can see how much more boost they can take and all that. If you want to, if you're gonna change turbos out or if you're gonna do something else, you gotta look at that boost and stuff. That's one thing that's the positive thing about turbos is you got the advantage that you have over a straight. Is that you got that boost is something else, man. When you can anytime you got boost like from turbos and stuff, that's the biggest. That's even over superchargers. You can only do so much with supercharger because that run off the belt. You know what I mean? Off the cam or something. So you can only do so much. But with them turbos, man, they be getting ridiculous though. Because I see some like small cars turbo this big. I'm like, what you doing with a turbo that big on something that small? I seen one that was. God dang, I don't know if he was racing it or whatever. I don't even know how you can see out this windshield, but he had turbo sticking up out his hood. I'm like, that's way too much, man. But that's racetrack stuff, though. That's racetrack. I like my speed, but I'm doing it more for efficiency or something like that, and also to just to keep people off me on the road, because sometimes they roll up on you and they see that it's a big truck and they think that they start revving up or something like that. I have trucks do that too. I'm like, what are you doing? And then when I just blow their doors off and they look stupid, okay, then they give you the thumbs up. I'm like, well, stop it. Stop challenging me all the time. Same thing when I had my Jeep. The same thing. People used to come over and think they was gonna do something, like I said. But that was a beast right there. With that had that V8 in it. Once I worked on it, it was over with. You come over there, you had to have power. It wasn't about just a little bit of stamina. You had to have power to mess with that. Yeah, if you, I'm gonna tell you the truth about those. Even the 3.5. If you're not a speeder, if you drive either the speed limit or a little bit under, you're gonna get good gas miles with that. If I didn't have so much stuff to pack, and and so many people that want to ride sometimes, but I don't know if they take away our native stuff, man, I might get a smaller truck. I'm just saying, I might get a smaller one if they take away our native stuff, man. I might have to just get a smaller truck though. But I gotta pack down. But yeah, you'll get the gas miles with it, because I wanted a Ranger too though. I would rather probably have a Ranger, but I like being up high where I can see everything. I can see the road, see the traffic in front of me, so I know what shortcuts I got to take. It's hard to see when you're in something small. People got to look around you, but you can look over everybody like, okay, I see what's up there, so I'll just take this next exit. Yeah, but you'll get that 2.7, you probably can get over 20 miles per gallon on the highway, on your commute. You can't, because I have gotten up to 22. It depends on how good your gas is. Our gas here is not as good as it is in other states. I can go to other states and I get higher gas mileage. Here, my gas mileage sucks. We're talking about like 13 miles to the gallon. Yeah. Oh, you can hear DJ Brady say, who does the speed limit? I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at the new Ranger because I have a 40-mile commute. Yeah. But the full size F-150 with the 2.7 wasn't that bad on gas either. Yeah. I do the speed limit sometimes. Well, quite a bit I do the speed limit. I know you guys haven't witnessed that. I know, because every time if I'm on the road and you guys, and I'm giving you guys some kind of update, you guys always try to tell Eagle to slow down. Eagle, you got to slow that shit down. Yeah, Eagle be flying. Well, I'm an Eagle. What would you expect? But yeah, a lot of times when I get tired of going to that pump, man, I slow that shit down. Especially if I'm not doing something. Like, sometimes I just want to relax. I'm just chilling, listening to music, and just going slow. And because I'll set it to where I can look at what my mileage is. Shit, I like that. When it started hitting 19, 20, 21, I like that. I'd be like, okay, I'm not gonna have to go to the gas station, but let my ass go out there flying, and I see that shit down to 12. I'm like, oh, that's too much. Shit, I ain't got no gas coupons. You got gas coupons? Ain't nobody trying to give out gas. Y'all got gas coupons you want to hook Eagle up with? Yeah. Y'all want to help Eagle out? Send that cash app, then I can speed again. Yeah. No, you gotta look at I seen a lot of the they put that rumor out there that the 2.7 was faster. It's not. It's not faster than the 3. It's faster than the 5.0, but it's not. The 3.5 is faster than both of them. The 3.5 smokes them. Let's check it out. Cause they got videos on YouTube where you can look at the actual demonstration. You be like, okay, wow. But I'm not saying it's not a bad truck though. It's still good to have the 2.7 good. They got another low 2 point something. I think it's in one of the cars. And then they get that 3.3. The 3.3 I guess is just like real slow. Yep. Joe Cole said, I admit I drive slow. Yeah. I got people in my family that just drive slow. I've always been a slow driver, but I tell you what stops your ass from being a fast driver all the time? I'll tell you what stops you from doing that shit. Them freaking fines. Not the ticket. The ticket ain't gonna keep your ass from speeding. But them fines will. Yeah, them fines will. When you get them $400, $500, $600 fines, then you good. You're like, okay, I'm cool now. Because what could you have did with $500 besides speed? Well, this was my logic. I'm telling you, when I was younger, this was my logic on speeding. My logic for speeding was like, shit, I'm speeding because because I'm gonna have to, when I pay the ticket, I said I paid for speeding. That's why I used to look at it. I said I paid tickets, so I paid for speeding already. I paid $300 to speed this year because y'all done gave him money. But if you get caught again, now you done spent $600 for speeding. You get caught again, now you done spent $900 for speeding. You better speed everywhere if that's the way you look at it. But that's why I looked at it. I said, shit, I might as well speed. I know he paid for it. But you don't have to pay the speed if you just slow your ass down. That's it. Slow down. But everybody wants speed. But then some people drive too slow. If you're 15 miles underneath the speed limit, move your ass all the way over to the right. Stop holding people up. That's one thing I can't stand. I don't like when people do that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, but let's get back to boxing a little bit. We'll go back and forth. You know, this Eagles way up, man. Shit. Don't come in here complaining and shit about how Eagle do his show. That's not for y'all. Y'all know who that's for. Because I see people popping in and out. So it's like, yeah, Eagle do his show the way he wants to, man. If I want to talk about the personal shit, if I want to say the sun is still not out right now, or it's like a little dot but it's real bright, I can say it I want to. It's Eagle show, man. It's grown folks chat too. We don't just talk boxing. What's going on in boxing right now? Okay, we're gonna have the Lubin fight. I'm gonna try to see if I can watch that live. I'll just catch it. I'll catch it on replay if I don't watch it live. But we're gonna do the Lubin breakdown. But right now we got the opportunity right now coming up, man. Coming up, y'all. We got Charlo. That can be the undisputed champ. But then again, we got Bananas too, can be undisputed champ. And I'm going to give y'all my take on it. And y'all can talk about what y'all want to do. But my take on it, and this is what I'm saying. I know that they want it to be a brawl because you hear both of them. If you heard both of them's interview on Showtime or whatever, they wanted to kind of be, they wanted like just hit each other. They want it to be a brawl. But for me, that's a mistake for Jamel. I don't think he needs to take all that punishment. I think he needs to just tire the guy out and then punish the guy. Don't come out banging with that guy, man, because you don't know what that guy got in the chin. And the thing about him is he will crowd your ass. He's not going nowhere. It's kind of right up your alley, so it could be a disaster for Bananas. It could be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight anyway, but it could be a disaster, or it could be like a blessing. It's just, I'm looking at like 4 different scenarios that can happen. 3 or 4 different scenarios that can happen. They can get locked up in the exchange from round 1 and just be battling, just hitting each other. And that'll be a great fight, but it'll be terrible at the same time. You're going to be like, oh man, you're going to be like, damn. I like fights like that, but it's like, we love it because we're going to be like, getting excited about it. But after it, we're going to be like, damn, man, dude shouldn't have took all that. That's too much punishment, man. Why would you? See, that's going to be the conversation afterwards. See? But if Mel get in there and just like stick, like, use his boxing. Because if you remember when Mel was with Shields, remember that he was a boxer. He more boxing. Derek James is the one that got him to sit down and, throw more power. He wanted to throw more power, but then Derek James is the one that got him throwing all the power, but he can box. I would rather see it like a good fight with him boxing than just them just banging it out, man. So if Charlo box, I think it makes it easier for him. But you get in there banging and I don't know, because everybody acts like that guy is chinny. I don't think he is. I'll tell you who is though is Williams is. If you see Williams' expression when he got cracked by Charlo and when he got cracked by Bananas, you'll know that he can't take a shot. Or once he takes a shot, see, you're not supposed to do this when you take a shot. You know, your eyes get real big like that. Your eyes don't get big when you take a shot. You still frown up or whatever, still look serious. But once somebody see you do that, that's it. Matter of fact, if you was listening to the fight, when Charlo, the older Charlo, when he fought Williams, Shields said he was hurt. He said, "Oh, you can go get him now." He said, "You can go knock his ass out now." Damn, when your corner telling you that you can go knock somebody out, that's not good for that side. Go knock him out now. Just go home. Damn, your trainer telling you, let's go home? Let's go home. That's it. D to the base, I like the Ford F-150 Shelby Super Snake, yeah? That's only available in some places. Just like where I'm at, the dealership that I go to, is you can have it custom from, they got a customizer that you can have it custom before it's delivered. And they got some different styles. They got some real tight, like the grills. Because you guys see my grill, I got that blackout grill. Yep. Yep. I got that blackout grill. Let's look at it. Let's look at Eagle's blackout grill. Let's see. Let's see. I just got to take something down first. I got to take my Eagle down. Let's see. I think you can see it on here. But let's check it out. Oh, there. No, you can't really see it. I want to debadge it. You know what I mean? It's always cool. I like it when it's clean. Like when you debadge something, they're real clean when you debadge them. You know what I mean? When they don't have nothing on them that people can distinguish. Because a lot of people, when they see the front of it, they don't understand what it is. What the hell? What is that? They don't know what it is because it's debadged in the front. It's just straight steel. It's a steel grill in the front, black. It's steel with grates. Not far apart like the Ford is. Just like they're real close. I would say like the gap is like maybe 3/4 of an inch in between each one of the straight black. What do you call it? The grill sections that go down like that. I gotta get another picture. I get a picture and then I'm gonna put it. That's where I can put it up. I'll show y'all. Y'all can see the front. Yeah, but that's tight right there though. Man, ever since I get it, I just compliments all day. That's all they do. Oh man, that's tight. Man, that's nice. Man, what is it? They don't know what it is. They start tripping. They like, damn man, that's nice, man. All day. Even when I go look in, because I'm like, damn, do I want to trade it? I said I'm not gonna get. If I get a good price, I'll trade it. But if I don't, forget it. Because even when I go look at trucks, if I look at it, like especially if I look at another brand besides Ford, or even I go to Fords, they just like they look at it. They say, well, I tell them I'm trying to look for a truck that looks as good as this one. And then they just quiet down. Salesmen always want to sell you something. But then once they see my truck, they don't say nothing. They just like, yeah, well, this is what we got here. We don't got nothing to really match that. They don't have nothing to match it because of the customizations and stuff. And I appreciate you, Derek Brady. Derek Brady said, nice truck, Eagles Web. Have you had any problems with your truck? I don't have no problems with that truck. None. That truck run like a monster, man. I done been up in the snow, everything, man. I've been up in the mountains, snow, all that. It ride good in the snow, sand. It don't matter. It's just a good running truck. But I did take. I'm not a mud person, man. I don't know if y'all mud. I'm not a mud person, so I didn't. So I took the mud tire. I had those mud tires on it. And one thing, if you get the tires, the mud tires, especially when you got a lift kit or whatever, you got the mud tires on there. on the highway, that shit is loud. That shit is like, that shit is loud, man. People hear you coming. That's the only positive thing is people get the hell out the way when they hear you coming because they don't know the size of what's coming. They just know it's big. But the drawback is that they just loud. They just real loud, man. But you know, you got a volume control in your car to where the faster you go, the higher the sound is, you know. And so that noise is kind of nullified. But I wouldn't got me some other tires, same size tires, but I wouldn't got some quiet tires. But I can still do snow, sand, and all that dirt, whatever. But I don't do dirt. I don't do dirt and rocks, really. I really don't. You know, maybe if I was taking somebody fishing and we had to go a certain way or whatever, but that's different. That's not, most of those roads with a little bit of dirt, it's not, you don't need mud tires for that. I'm not one of those mudders, man. I see them on TV. Now, look, Eagle is open for everything, and I'll watch everything. You know what I mean? I will watch everything. And so I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all that I never watched that shit. Even I've been as far as to watch the mud bogging and all that shit. Then they have that shit down there where you at, Gil. They have all that shit with the mud bogging and shit. That shit kind of exciting to me. I said, damn, they in that water that deep? And them trucks be throwing all that water and mud up in the air. It's like, they throw that shit up in the air like 50, 60 feet. And they be flying through that shit like it ain't nothing. Doing laps and shit. God dang, man. If you have a mishap in there, you lose your truck. You can't afford to flip your truck over in there. But I see some of them where they truck or Jeep or something stop, that they threw. But they love that though, getting all that mud and stuff thrown up on them. Gasoline and mud and bugs and rocks. They love that shit. But that's just not Eagle. I'm not in. If we do the boxing and other stuff, and I'll do, I'll jump over sand. I'll jump some sand dunes with your ass. We'll go out there and jump and acting crazy and have fun. But you're going to be like, yeah, as long as you can stay clean. I'm talking about as long as you don't have to wipe yourself. Yeah, we go have some fun, do some jumps and stuff. I'll do that kind of stuff, but the other shit, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing the mud. I'll do snow before I do mud. Snow is fun though, because sometimes you lose control. You just be going all over the place. I was with this guy one time, man, and so there's a big pile of snow in front of us. We're in the parking lot. His dumb ass in the Jeep, so he put the shit in forward. We said, let's go. He just went plowing through that shit, not knowing on the other side there was a real deep trench. I'm like, look at, now we done got stuck in this damn trench. He in there laughing the whole time. I'm like, you stupid ass. Yeah, but he's good. He's good. He threw that shit in four-wheel and started going backwards and forward and got us up out that trench though. But just the whole shit of going, plowing through a big snow mound like that, because I think it was probably at least 9 feet high, something like that. We went plowing through that shit. That snow went everywhere. That shit just went out like that, and then we ended up in a trench. But you good though. But you gotta be good though. You gotta be good on them. Even when I was in the service, man, some people you gotta be good on them gears, man. You gotta be good on them gears. Don't get with somebody who's scared to use the 4x4. Don't get with their ass if they don't know how to, get that, reverse that shit and forward that shit and get your ass out of trouble. You sitting there getting towed and shit, and you in the 4x4. That looks stupid. And I've seen a lot of those shits on the internet where a 4x4 got stuck in the sand, and then another 4x4 got to pull their ass out and they get stuck, and then another one come pull all of them out. Just start shaking my head like, God, how you get your dumb ass stuck? How you gonna not know how to use your 4x4? What you do? Why you got panic and then you hit the gas too far and you dug yourself a hole? I'll see you down there, Yasar. Yasar is up in here, y'all. Salute to Yasar up there. It says, salute Eagle in chat. You got the fist pound up. Yep. Yep. Gil calls the Eagles way about which model is your truck. He said, I'm looking at the, mine's is the XL, I got the XLT. That's right before like the Platinums and all that. I didn't want to spend all that extra money because I put it this way. I would have spent a lot more extra. I could have just got it plain like a Lariat or XLT. I mean, not XLT, a Platinum or a Lariat or something like that. But then I probably wouldn't have paid for all. I wouldn't have got the customizations because, well, some people do it, but I just didn't want to spend $100,000 for the truck. 75 is big. That's big enough, man. But $100,000, man, $150,000 for a truck. No, I mean, it's not right offhand like that. You know, I could see myself doing it, but just no, I just didn't want to. You know, and then we have we got so many customizers here. So what I was going to, do in the first place is and I want to redesign my seats if I can do that. The stitching is, I've seen some real bad seats. I want to redesign my seats to where they're, the back doesn't go all the way down. You know what I mean? So the back goes like maybe halfway down, and then there's like, it's open. And then there's like a little small pad, and then you got the seat. I've seen some customized seats. And so I want to do that, but that's gonna cost a little bit, and that's gonna be a little ways, because I already did the turbos and now I did the. I'll see you down there, Sir Flame, finally got up in here. Sir to the Flame, man. Salute to Sir to the Flame. I'm gonna read you out, man. Don't worry about it. We truck talking right now. You know how Eagles do, man. We talk about everything, man. We don't care. Ain't nothing going on in boxing right now. The main topic, though, just to let you know, we talking about Charlo, because I think Charlo is going to become. I'm just predicting that Charlo is going to become undisputed. So now we're going to have an undisputed. He's going to be the champ. And then I might have to replace Manny because Manny hiding too much. Manny might not be the face of boxing. And Manny, the thing about Manny being the face of boxing, his ass is holding on by when you're the face of boxing, you shouldn't be holding on by this shit. You know what I mean? This string. You shouldn't be holding on by string, and not even real string like these little edges here. That's what he's just holding on by that. So you got to hold on. If you are the face of boxing, then hold your shit firm. Like, damn, I'm the face. You got to be that face, man. You can't be the face and be like, I'm the. Remember how I did this? Because we like, I'm the face. No, you got to be like, I'm the face. You can't be like, I'm the face. Like it's a question. Dumbass. Kyoko said, I'm just looking for a truck because I do man type ish. That's right. And the brothers ask me a lot of times. They ask me like they want to trade a car, they want to get a car or something like that. And I said, a guy. If you're a dude, I said you always need a truck, man. I said that's the first vehicle. I said if you're gonna have one vehicle, get your ass a truck, because you can get you a truck that you can park in front of the clubs, you know, but it's still a truck. But a car, man, if something happened, like your girl needed you to move something or do something, you got to go rent something or get somebody else. But if you got your own truck, you do all your shit. Like Gil said, I got man shit to do. Throw shit in your truck. See, it's different for us because girls throw shit in their trunk. And they trunk be all effed up, you know. They got all kinds of shit in the trunk. You say, they got all this shit in the trunk. I see girls with actual closets in their trunk. I'm like, are you serious? They got shoes. They got boxes with shoes, like boxes of shoes, dresses, but mostly shoes. Shoes and other shit. Like they got their socks, their shoes. If they train, they got their little training gear. I'm like, God dang, girl, your trunk is full. They can't even put luggage in there. They got to take all that shit out before they go to the airport or something. Yeah, let's see what y'all got. Yeah, y'all say already saluted him. He says salute Eagle and Chet. I got that. D to the belly said, yeah, I wouldn't want to get myself or a vehicle dirty. Yeah, not all that mud. I don't do all that mud shit, man. That's just not me, man. Y'all sir do that shit, man. They do that shit over in England, all that mud shit, man. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just not a bogger. I'm not trying to get in there and get in, because accidentally, it's not really accident, but I had to hit the road when I was up in the mountains, so I had to go back onto the road, and they use this red clay for the snow, and so I got my ass out there, and when the snow started melting, when I started getting to the lower elevations where there wasn't no snow, that shit just kicked all that red mud up, all that clay up on the car. And as soon as I came down, I found the first car wash I could go to, try to get that shit off. I ran it through there twice. That shit still wasn't off. I had to wash that shit off for weeks, probably even a month, that I had to try to get that shit off. I said, no, that's not for me. Yep. There we go again, though. I told you, man, people, they already know That's an outsider. If you guys ever hear my phone, it's usually an outsider with some bullshit that don't even know me, gonna try to sell me something or whatever. But Surf Flame out there, I see you out there, Surf Flame. He said, salute the Eagles way of boxing to the chat. It is always jam that like button on y'all neck. He said, don't get neck up in Eagles way of boxing. 100% boxing with the wrenches out there in the fire, because he know that my wrenches will smack you if they have to. I shouldn't have to remind you that, but we've been low on trolls lately. Yep. Yeah. No, just a little bit better. Just a little bit better that they put on there. Not bigger turbos. No, I don't need. Gil, that truck is fast. Believe me. If I do turbos or something, if I do something else, because once I do this cold air, I'm gonna be up like, what is it? Like 12%. My power's gonna be up 12%, something like that. That's enough, man. It's fast. It's already fast, but this is gonna just be that much more on the street fast. No. Y'all saw Hussein say I'm driving a convertible these days. Say you a lot making me feel like a hairdresser now. Nah, man, we ain't trying to make you feel like a hairdresser. You drive what you drive, man. I'm just saying that when the fella, because guys, they like the younger guys, like, you know, the guys that's like in their 20s and stuff, they always ask me what they should get. But they sit there looking at my truck. They say, damn, I want to get a truck. They say, I just can't get one. It's too much, though. But I tell them, I said, if you can't get one, it don't have to be a 2021, 2020. I said, but your first car, I said, if you get a car, your first car, just get a truck, man. I'm just saying, just get yourself a truck, man. Forget what people say, man. Get yourself a nice truck, man. The family gonna love you for it. Because you can always be helping out somebody. You're gonna help yourself out, and you're gonna be able to help other people out. You can't help nobody out with a convertible. I'm not shitting on your convertible, but like, you go get one of these little, they call the bikes, and they call the cars little, you know, rice rockets and shit like that. Now you go out there and get your ass a little Civic or something like that. You ain't doing nobody no help with a Civic. And this is no shade. I'm not knocking on Civic and Corollas and shit like that, these little smaller cars. I'm not knocking on, but I'm just saying, when it comes to practicality, is what I'm saying. Is if you have something nice like that, a nice truck, then people know, Gil got a truck. Let's ask him if we can use it or whatever. And it's not like you don't have to beat your truck up because you're hauling stuff. Get your ass a moving blanket or something, throw it in there. You can still keep a nice looking truck. I'm not saying just go get a truck that's all beat up or something like that. No. Because get you a truck and then slowly piecing it up. Get you a little cover for the back and all that. And when they valet your truck, they not feeling bad about your truck that you got a truck. They like, oh, I got to valet this truck. They like, damn, they happy. Damn, that's a nice truck. You see what I mean? But it's out on the same time, it's practical, you know, for family use and for business use and all that. I'm just saying, just take it in consideration. I'm not trying to, y'all don't have to have it. Yeah, man, me and my damn convertible, but you look silly though. Because people come by, I'm just saying, the people drive up on you when you're in your truck, and people always giving you a thumbs up or something. Or they just like looking at your truck, shaking their head up and down, and they just are staring at it like, damn, that's nice. You see what I mean? And my truck gets more looks than, let's say, for instance, supercars and shit like that. Like once I go to a rich town, I might have some business, or I might have to do something in a rich town, and they always looking at the truck. Even the ones getting out of those fancy cars, Lamborghinis and all that, they looking at the truck because they see that shit all day long. They just don't see trucks like that. Anyway, that's what it is. Yep. Yeah, you're right too though. When you go from D to the base, say when you go from a truck to a car, it's a big adjustment. It is. Even if you go from a car to the truck, it is a huge adjustment. If I stay in the truck too long, I can't even drive the car. I get my ass in the car, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm like, what the hell am I in? You don't even feel like you in a vehicle. You just feel like you somewhere, just riding. I feel like I'm in an open box or something. Like somebody's dragging me down the street. Yep, you feel like you get drugged down the street once you get out of your truck. If you're in your truck all day, you just like, damn, where's this little box? When did I get this? You start questioning yourself when you got it. So you know when you got that shit. Stop acting like you don't know. You know when you got it. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody saluting out. Yeah, that's right. Salute out. Y'all sorry. He's a member of Blue right now. I ain't seen him clip nobody yet. Has he clipped somebody? So y'all sir, you gonna have to learn how to clip people, man. Sorry about that. The web, but they'll teach you. I give you some basics though. Somebody come in foul mouthing or whatever. If you hear me giving them a break a little bit, then just don't touch them. But if they come in too foul, any kind of racist shit or something like that, then you clip their ass. That's it. They gotta go. No, we still got it. It's calmed down a little bit, but I'm looking out right now, man. It looks like clouds. Visibility is probably. It still ain't but 600 feet. It's still not great. I'm talking about like clear. Well, it's still not clear. It's not really clear visibility. This shit is scary. I didn't even show y'all the scariest clip. Those clips I was showing you, I got on another highway. And if I would have showed the other clip, y'all would have told Eagle to get off the highway. Y'all would have been like, Eagle, get out of there. I'm telling you right now, y'all would have been like, Eagle, get out of there. Yeah, but what I'm saying, so for you, when you have to clip somebody, just on racism, that's an automatic clip because all of us got different blood running through our veins. But the thing about our blood is real. So you got real blood going through you. I don't care what your race is, because I don't believe in races anyway. But I'm saying, if you got real blood going through you, then you're real. I know a lot of fake ass people that got fake blood running through them. I don't like that shit. They ain't real to me. You know what I mean? I'm down with people that got real blood in them. People that get all caught up, well, what about us? Then I don't want to mess with you. Anytime there's an agenda, like if people are going through shit, like if the Bosnian people are going through shit, they going through some shit, man. You can't talk about what about your people. And the reason I bring up Bosnia because I got Bosnian friends. They cool as hell, man. Them are some of my coolest friends right now, my Bosnian friends. They cool, man. They love when they see me. They be like, a son there. They can fly, but they can't say my name a lot of times. They can't say, they don't know how to say it the right way. But yeah, but they cool, man. They actually in charge of some of my mechanics. Or they coincide with them, you know what I mean? They'll go give them instructions, or make sure you hook up hook the Eagle up. I'm like, make sure y'all hook the Eagle up, man. Or give me some tools so I can hook myself up real quick over in here. But yeah, they said I'm one of the only I'm not one of the only, but I'm one of their most special. It's cool when you get on VIP status, man. And all that is through communication and just being proper with people. Shit, if you're proper with people, you get your ass on the VIP, not the club VIP. I don't care about being on the club VIP. You can get on that shit by you just give them a couple of dollars and you'll be on the club VIP. But if you're on the VIP like for services and stuff like that, like when you go get your car worked on or something, the shit that you ain't gonna do, stuff like that and other things, or just get hooked up like certain stores, you good. That's good, man. Especially in the time where everything costs so much money. You're like, damn, I'm gonna give you, I have people open up a drawer, I'm gonna give you my discount. I'm like, cool. Give me your discount. Do your things. Yeah. Derek Brady said facts. He said, feel like you're on the ground. Yeah, I feel like a little baby, man. Like I'm getting drugged down the street in a box. You're right, y'all sure got the thumbs up, yeah. Sir Flame said, no, he ain't ready yet. We need to perfect one to kick it off. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, he might not be ready. Yeah, I don't think he's ready either because he's not used to those type of conversations and shit when they going on. He might just be paying attention to the chat, but he ain't listening to my bottom line is what I'm saying. And so, cause I know Derek and them be like, is it time yet he could get rid of his ass? They be asking, or Don, I know Don do that shit quick. Don be like, yeah, what about now? Y'all get so damn tricky. Y'all get so itchy fingered like, damn, man, can we get rid of him now? Then I give y'all the thumbs up like, yeah, get rid of his ass, man. I'm tired of man. But I like to thin them out, though, man. Y'all know Eagle, man. Y'all know I got to berate their ass for a while. Shit, y'all know how the tongue work. Before they can type that shit on, I be already loosening them up, talking bad about them. Because you come in here foul mouthing, you know what I mean? You ain't got nothing better to do. And first of all, when you come in here with a bad statement, guess what? You already gave me ammunition just for you coming in here with your statement. Because I'm going to just destroy your statement before I destroy you. I'm going to put it with you. You both going to get destroyed. Oh, you don't know shit. I said, I know that. Well, if you came in and say I don't know shit, then I'll be all right, good. My web already know that. I always say I don't know shit. But they don't believe it. They like, no, he knows something. But I just say that because a lot of people, so if some idiot come in and say I don't know shit, I say I always tell my chat that I don't know shit. But they're listening to advice though, so guess what? They real people with me. So you keep your phony ass up out of here. Go listen to somebody who you can strap. And since you swinging from straps, get your ass in there and swing from straps. Some people like to swing from a strap. I don't want to look down and see y'all looking here all on my strap. I don't want to look down and see you. But if I can look at you eye to eye like that, that's cool. I'm looking at you eye to eye. I'm like, okay, that's man to man. Man to man is what's real. Woman to woman, and woman to man. That's all the real stuff. All that other fake shit. Get out of here with that. You know? Oh yeah. You got that right, y'all sir. Y'all listen to y'all sir. He's making sense right there. Yeah, he said I got some. He talking about the Bosnian friends. He said Bosnian friends. They say they love yeah, that's right. They love they drink. Cause one of my guys, he's like, yeah man, you haven't even taken me out. We haven't even went out for drinks yet. Oh yeah, I think they into that. What's that clear one? The vodka. I think they into the vodka and beer. Yeah, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go out with him. I'm gonna take his ass out, which is cool. I'll take him out, and I don't mind taking somebody out if they do a lot of shit for me all the time anyway. That ain't no big deal. That just make them, but they get real happy though. I'm telling you, man, people get so happy. When you decide to open up to other cultures, they start liking you. They love you, man. I just helped a lady out that works in a restaurant that I go to, and she was in the same store I was at. All I did was help her get something. Like it was a heavy package of, I think it was some gallon. It was a box of gallon water, and she couldn't get it. It was just too heavy, and I put it in her thing for her. Every time she see me, she say, "Oh, that's my friend" and stuff, and she want to hook me up and stuff. I'm like, yeah. So it's just that, just being cool. Stop trying to. You don't have to walk and do this shit all the time. You, what's up, boy? You ain't got to do all that stupid shit all the time, man. Stall that shit out, man. Chill that shit. You don't always have to do that, man. People know who you are. If they know, I mean, don't make yourself be a thug somewhere. Man, they gonna make thugs pay twice as much just to cover the shit you stole. Just don't do shit. Don't do dumb shit, man. This is grown folks anyway, so that's what we talk about, the grown folk. But here's my key for Charlo though. My key for Charlo is keep that shit strict. Keep it boxing. I think if you just fast, like if he's fast and in and out. I was gonna give one tip on Wilder. I got time. I was gonna do one tip on Wilder too though. But yeah, if you nice and quick, boom, 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 combination, get out of there. Combinations, get out of there. So what you want Bananas to do? You want him to get desperate and just start throwing crazy shit. So that way, now that you ahead, now you got him doing crazy shit, and so now he has to just swing for the fences or whatever to try to get back into the fight. See. And that way, that works right up to your game. Y'all understand where I'm going, though? Because that works up to the game. Because guess what? Them Charlos have phenomenal combinations. They got, like, such the strangest combinations that when they catch your ass, you're going to go to sleep. And so you can catch him, like, you start seeing him doing some shit. He doing some more wild shit. He's like, okay, I'm going to time that. Then you get your timing off. He times himself, and you time him. Boom, uppercut time. I told you this is the year, the end of this year. This is the year for uppercut. This ain't left hook action right now, y'all. This is uppercut action right now. So we're going to see the uppercut. But the way it could go, now he could get trapped into like a fight where they just sitting there trying to bang each other out. And I just don't like. I don't like the idea of that because I think he'll last a lot longer if he doesn't do that. But if you're just trying to bang each other out, you're not gonna last that long. So don't do that. Or if you're gonna get in box, get inside box, but then get your ass out. Don't turn it into a pocket fight. Don't just stay. You're not Joe Frazier. Don't just stay in there and try to pocket fight. Don't do that shit because Frazier, he can do that shit. But I don't know if you built for that. You might be. But you was already asking this question. If you guys remember, he was already asking the question during. I think they replayed it during the interview or whatever. He was already asking the question if he should still fight. You was never hurt. You was never knocked out. So why? See, that's what I'm saying. So that shows where his confidence really is, and that's why people. I don't want to say cherish, but that's why people are down with his brother a lot more, Jamal a lot more, is because I think Jamal's confidence has always been a little bit higher. Even if they was on the same confidence level at first, and then Jamel lost a little bit of confidence because of the loss and stuff like that, evidently because he thought he did everything he can do. And I can see how that could shake you because you're thinking, well, shit, man, I whooped his ass, didn't I? I said, no, man, I think he squeaked by. As a champ, you don't want to hear that somebody squeak by. You feel me? So if he squeaked by, it's like, damn, man, he got by me, man. F that. I'm going to mess him up next time. And that's what he did. Put his ass down. Made the ref make that decision. Ref come make the decision of stopping this because I'm whooping his ass. But I'm excited, man. I don't know how excited y'all are. I'm more excited about this than any other fight, to be honest, than the Wilder fight. Anyway, because we about to get us an Undisputed. We finally going to have an Undisputed, man. An Undisputed. We ain't going to have 4 different champions in the division. We're going to have an Undisputed. Now, the reason I brought up the Undisputed, because now look at the picture at 154. So now all the fraudulent talk, like I'm not going to bring up the fraudulent talk, but I bring up all the people that's running their mouth. Like Danny Garcia wants to move up to 154. So I'm banking that Charlo's going to get that work done. So who does Charlo fight when he gets that work done? Does he fight J-Rock? I don't think J-Rock going to want none. Do we need to see him and Harrison again? Right? There's going to be some new meat up there. He's going to have to fight Hurd. That's probably who he's going to have to fight. He might have to fight Bananas again, but he's going to have to probably fight Hurd. He may have to fight J-Rock. But Harrison, that's out. He won't have to fight Harrison no more. He don't have to fight Laura or nothing like that. So a lot of fighters he don't have to fight. But what it's going to do is going to make everybody have to fight. Yeah, he might have to fight Lubin. But Lubin get himself back in position and stuff. But we got to see what Lubin does this weekend. But you're right about that, though. That'd probably be a decent fight. But what happened to Lubin? Didn't Lubin go out in 1 round last time? Damn, Lubin went out in 1 round. So but it's still true though. So maybe Lubin. Okay, but the rest of that picture. Look, the rest of that picture is that if he gets this Undisputed, but guess what? All these guys have to fight. All of them got to fight. Hurd got to get his ass back in there and fight somebody that's at the weight class. Lubin gonna have to fight one of them. So Lubin, I could see Lubin fighting one of them, like Bananas or Harrison or one of them. But Rock, I think J-Rock got to stop. You know, say why you bringing up all this? He can swim. Hey, no, it's part. Hey man, it's part of the top, man. It's part of the top, man. Hey Derek, tell. I'm not off base, am I, Derek? D to the base. I'm not off base, right? Gil said I'm bringing up old ish, but I'm saying I'm not bringing up old. Oh, it happened. Hey, if it didn't happen, I couldn't bring it up, right? I'm just saying. And D to the Bailey right underneath, he said, yeah, he said Lubin wasn't ready. No, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. No, baby, he was not. He wasn't ready for that, man. Anytime somebody make you kiss the canvas like that, you ain't ready for it. No, he wasn't ready for it, man. You're right, though. Hey, what can I say? He wasn't. I didn't throw his ass up in there. Okay, because let's go back. Okay, I'm bringing up. Okay, so now Gil said I'm bringing up old-ish. Okay, so now I will bring up old-ish now. So let's put it in perspective. So let's put J-Rock in perspective. He suffered 2 bad KOs. Okay, so remember when he went in there talking foul and talking a lot of shit to Jamal, not Jamel, but he's talking a lot of shit to Jamal. And then Jamal, smoked his ass. Smoked. Jamal smoked him, had his eyes big, had him busted up, had him crawling around, smoked him. And then that energy was still so high with Jamal. Jamal didn't even get your ass out of home. Ain't nobody trying to shake your hand and makeup and nothing like that. You got your ass whooped. And the crowd was booing him and shit like that. That's your true champ, man. If you could take all them, you getting booed like that. But you're like, man, F me. I got booed, but what I do to your boy? F this boy up. See? And that's what it is. When you start asking for it, and then you get it, because Lubin was acting like he wanted it, but like, I'm ready for this. See, you can't, that's what I'm saying, that if you do that shit, and I see my brother back me up, he said, not at all. But if you doing shit like that, if you running your mouth like that, then that's what you're supposed to get. That's what you're supposed to get. But they both went into the fights all greased up and shit. And we already know, if you all greased up in here, we already know what it is with Eagles Web. If you come in all greased up, if you come in here all greased up, we're going to fry you. If you go into a fight all greased up, talking like, blah, blah, I'm going to do this and do that, man, bring it on, man, I'm the real champ. If you talking about you the real champ and then you get pieced up, what does that leave for us to talk about? Are we going to be sympathetic or empathetic? Are we going to be like, oh, yeah, he went there. He fought a good fight. He tried. He was doing good up until this point. This is what a lot of fanboys and fangirls say. Oh, he was doing good up until this. You don't do good up until a point. If it's a 12-round fight, you got to do good for that whole 12 rounds. Now, if somebody say you was winning, or he won the first 4, and then you get knocked the F out in 5, then you was winning, but you was getting your ass set up for 4 rounds. Does that make sense? That you was getting set up for 4 rounds? Oh, yeah, I'm mopping him. If he just like counted your ass or something, put your ass out, then all that stuff that we seen, a lot of times it could be another story. It might not be the way that we seen it. We might have said, oh yeah, he winning, man, he winning. You might not have been winning. He might have been shelling up. I'm just waiting. Like, okay, he's winning. His confidence is up. He think I'm an easy win. See, and I'm gonna tell you that's one of my little. I'm gonna call it the trick. That's one of my tricks. Is I act like, I like to make somebody think they winning or something. In anything, boxing, basketball, whatever. I like to make people think, oh yeah, he easy. I like that. Because then your confidence, you get overconfident, then boom, then that's when I bring the pain. So, get your ass in there, and that's it. That's what happened. Lubin went in talking. But J-Rock went in really talking. He thought he had all this, had his, he got the people behind. I had Philly behind me and all this. He was all that shit. And then you went in there and got your ass ate up. You got completely smoked. That uppercut action wasn't no joke. The ref was like, no. The ref, anytime the ref waving fast like that and looking around like, no, man, hell no. Look, the ref think your ass got jumped. When the ref down there holding your ass, he thinks somebody about to jump you. Even to the ref, it seemed like more than one person is fighting you. When the ref stopped the fight like that, when he act like more than one person fighting your ass, it's like you getting surrounded. You getting surrounded by one fighter. One fighter is whooping your ass so bad, it's like you surrounded by fighters. You feel? I ain't really, I ain't trying to be hard on him though, yeah, but that's just what it is though. You tell him, DB. D to the Bay told y'all, he said facts, man. Shit. Gilco's an Eagles Web got a special pair of muddy shoes to grind in your sofa. Fuck your couch. That's right, Gil. Fuck your couch. That's what I got for you, though. I mean, if you're looking out like thinking you did something special, or you thought you did something special and you get your ass whooped, then that's what you get up in here. I'm not going to powder coat your shit with sugar even if you got to win. I'm like, I mean, if it's not impressive, it's like if I see something, I got to bring it up. I'm like, I got to say it, man. You got to do more. Okay, let me get this tip before I read the rest of this, though. So this, for Wilder, I don't hear people say this, but oh, you doing this. Look, Wilder likes to like drag that left hand out, right? He likes to like be on that back foot doing like that. See, but Wilder needs to do, if he's going to do that, he got to have that chin down. He got to have that chin down and stop trying to have both hands down. Have the right hand up where you can catch. You see what I mean? Get that shit tucked. You can still have your chin tucked and be back on that back foot. You know, and low jab and stuff. You can still step in like that and you can catch it, you know. Parry that shit, like knock that shit out the way. You feel me? Don't be so open with it. Chin up and shit like that. Don't be open with both hands. Don't do all that shit, you know. Have that shit still tucked, man. You know, defense yourself up. I'm saying defense yourself up with a little bit more movement. He don't have to change his whole game up. But defense yourself up and get some inside work done. Because if you're pretending to be that much shorter, you're only 2 inches shorter. But if you're pretending to be that much shorter, then you're going to have to get inside. As simple as that. I just wanted to put that one out there. Jack Brady laughing out loud at Gil Cole. Yeah, Gil Cole's stupid. Yeah, he bring it up after that. Because he knows I know what he's talking about when he's talking about the muddy shoes and put on their couch. Like, F your couch. That's that Rick James story. Yep. Yeah, Lynn. Yeah. Like, D to the Bay said, yeah. He said, Lynn and was talking real greasy. And then end up with that damn BCD. That's right. I know you're talking about the Lubin, yeah. He said that damn spell check, yeah. Lubin. Yeah, but yeah, that's true though. And you come in and you just like, oh yeah, because what happens, see, this is what happens, folks. What happens is your corner, your crowd, your gang, your people, your homies and shit, your hood, your mom, your dad, they all start doing this. And guess what happens to this? You start getting way out here like, yo, yeah, I got this. You start believing that shit. You start thinking, oh, I got this shit, man. Lubin and them and J-Rod, they start thinking, oh, I got this shit, man. I'm whooping that ass, man. Yeah, you go get him, son. And so you start hearing that shit, go get him, son. But you got to realize when you going to get somebody, what do they bring? Don't act like when you going to get, it's like easy taking this shit. You ain't taking candy from a baby. You trying to take a strap from a grown-ass man that can fight. And so if you're going to go do it, then you got to go get that shit done. But don't run your ass up in there, you know, thinking that it's an easy grab. Because all that shit is not an easy grab. And that's why I'm still putting out the caution for Charlo. It's like, I don't want to see that lock up pocket fight. I don't really want to see that. And they both my brothers anyway, because I know that Bananas is native. I know that. But see, I'm not going against the native. But natives, it don't matter. I want my natives to win. But for me, the look for this weight division, I don't know. Charlo's just a better. They both good looks for this division. Put it that way. They are both good looks for this division. But I like Charlo's look better for this division, and Charlo done been through more shit with people talking greasy and shit. And so I'd rather Charlo get the W. I'm just saying. If he don't get the W, he don't get the W. But I'm just saying I'd rather go for... I root for both of them. I'd rather Charlo get the W, though. I think if he doesn't, like if he don't damage Bananas still, he gonna have a future still. Cause Charlo might get out of it. You never know. Charlo might go up to 160. You never know. And Bananas are rain and shit. The Bananas get back in there and take. Cause Bananas, he's gonna always beat Williams. I know a lot of people know where he gonna have the skills. He'll beat Williams. He'll probably beat Harrison. He probably will beat a lot of people up in there. It's gonna take a certain kind of fight. You're gonna have some power to get his ass and some movement. If you're willing to trade, especially if you're willing to trade with no chin, he's gonna put your ass out probably. Yeah. Yeah. D to the baby back on the facts. See, D to the baby said, remember that Lubin said that Charlo didn't deserve to be champ. He said, what has he done in all that crap? You know, what he done? He don't deserve to be no champ. See, that's what I'm saying. You get in there with that mouth going, just like you get in here with Gil, you get in here with D to the Bailey, and once we do this trivia, we're going to see. I want Gil. Y'all better show me that y'all want Gil. Yeah. Gil Cole said the Style Bender UFC fights is on the same night as the Charlo brothers fight. Well, I won't be. I'll be watching Charlo. Yep, definitely. I'll be watching Charlo. Forget that. UFC. I don't really watch. I'm not into UFC as much. Like I said, you guys know I used to be in there with them all the time, but I'm just not into. Far as fighting, boxing, anything where you got gloves on like that, I'm okay with. I'm just barely okay with that. But when you in there and you don't have no kind of, you're not protected like that. For me, that's like something, that's not really street fighting, but that's fighting like, somebody shouldn't walk away from that. That's what it is. That's fighting for your life. Any kind of sport where it's like you're fighting for your life, I'm not into it as much as I used to be. I guess I calmed down about it because I'm just like, people running themselves like that. I'm like, nah, man, because I couldn't see myself, like, say, for instance, I got cracked, like something like that. Like, I got stolen on or something like that. And I was all messed up. I got to come back and get you. This has to be ended. We have to end this. We got to end this for real, man. We both can't be walking around breathing the same air and shit. No, and that's what that kind of fighting to me. That kind of strikes up in my mind. That kind of fighting. Even though they got a ref to break it up, that's what that strikes up to me. It don't strike up no. Oh, it's a good fight. I like the grappling techniques was good and wrestling and all that. Oh yeah, the slam was good, the chokes and all that. No, the locks and all that. The elbow and locks and shit like that. No, it's not like I don't know the moves and all that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, for me, keep it boxing, so people can go home to their family without being all knotted up and having ears and shit that degrade on you and just swell up. Because a lot of times what happens when you get them ears all messed up in that damn wrestling, people grabbing and slapping on your ears and shit, they shrink and get fat. They call that the collie. Or the cauliflower. For those that needed the whole word. Yeah. Gil said, I think that the UFC fight is going to do better as far as the views go. It may. Oh, but hey, this is news. I don't know if you guys even got this. This is kind of older. But it was, what was it, was it 2 weeks ago? So the best pay-per-view, the best views right now for a fight. You know who has it right now? The best views out of all these fights that we've been witnessing? Ugas. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Yep. They reported, I don't know what form it was, but it was just reported. It was reported that Ugas got the best numbers. He got better numbers than Sean got. And see, everybody talks shit about Ugas. Remember the same thing. Everybody talking shit about Ugas, but then Ugas got better numbers than the rest of them got. So what can you say? Ugas got better numbers than you. You talking a lot of shit, but you couldn't even do Ugas numbers. And y'all hating on Ugas. But I told y'all Ugas is a bigger star than what people think. Bananas is a bigger star than what people think. Because you're just looking at the American audience. But why ain't nobody over here doing Coca-Cola commercials and shit like that? Ugas is over there probably in Latin America. He probably doing Coca-Cola commercials and everything else. Same thing with bananas. Bananas probably doing the bananas. What's that? Chiquitas? Is that Chiquitas or Dole? Dole or Chiquita bananas. He doing all kind of shit. He doing banana shakes. He doing all that shit. He got the banana pudding. Y'all supposed to do that down south, man. The banana pudding. Don't think I don't know. Don't get me twisted up. But he doing all that shit. Probably even got beer. He probably doing some beers. He down there probably got banana dealership for the cars. He probably making that bread down there. I'm telling you. But we don't have that person yet. Yeah? Yeah, of course, what about the new super cruiserweight division? I don't want it. Because if you understand, which I know my web usually understands this shit, because remember, we always watch that DDD, right? The 4Ds, we always watch that shit. And I told you don't have to be in the desert. So we watch The Devil's Deception in the desert in December. So all this shit, when they come up with new shit, you gotta use a new mind. And the first question, always, on some shit that you're not getting right away, if it's not coming to you right away, guess what the first question is? A three-letter word is your first question. And that's the why. It's like, why y'all doing this shit? So that's the first thing we gotta ask is why. Who's gonna be in that division? Or yeah, and also so the super cruiserweight, it was super heavyweight, the super heavyweight, because you can't squeeze anything in between And yesterday, I mean, the super cruiserweight that you can't, that would be not good because you can't really squeeze something in between 200 and what was you going to make it from 200 to 220, something like that. But the super heavyweight, so that way they could, if they put a championship up there, guess what? There's certain people that's not up there too. And also, if you add 2 more divisions, what you're doing is you're adding 8 more belts. And what's our discussion today is we're discussing, getting Undisputed for at least one of these damn weight divisions out of all these damn belts. Too many damn belts as it is, man. Shit. How many belts is it all together? Because you got to take and multiply time every division. Shit. Like 60 belts? Damn. 1 belt. So Charlo go gets his belt. He should be fighting as soon as he gets it. He said, well, these belts, since they're unified, they need to put all these organizations together so that way I only have to carry but 1 belt. Y'all come together and just come. I don't care what it is. Y'all just got to drop the fees and shit. Fees got to be lower and bring that belt in there. Like I said, we get that world boxing champion belt. But to me, just like, and I agree with D to the Bailey down there, because D to the Bailey said the same thing. He said, we don't need any more divisions or belts. We don't need no more of that shit. What we need all this shit for? You talking about extra. Now, that's extra right there. And we always know when somebody puts something extra on it. Cause and that was part of our topic too. We was talking about the extra, like the extra that Williams put on there, the extra that Lubin put on there. Y'all saying too much extra shit. But your talent wasn't extra. See, you don't do a lot of extra talking if your talent ain't extra. Same thing with AB. Your talent ain't extra, then don't put a whole lot of extra on it. See, a person like that, and I mean, we wasn't even going to talk about AB, but a person like AB, what has to happen is you got to, calm yourself down. You got to humble yourself. Be like, you know what? That was about billions, about that was the can, man, about anybody can get it. They can still get it, but let me get back into this boxing. I got to get back into my thing and get these W's. That's all I'm concentrating on is getting these W's and getting myself back on my path. So that's what he has to do. He has to get quiet and get back on this path. Don't loudmouth, especially if you keep losing and you loudmouth. Like, anybody, shut your ass up. You know what I mean? You losing like that. Even your family shut the door in your face. Oh, here come his ass. What are you talking about? You know, he got his ass whooped so many times and still talking like he did something. You know? And that was the thing, and that's why I brought that up earlier, D to the Bailey. That's why I said the Eagle don't want to talk. This ain't a gossip show. I don't want to throw out all this stupid shit that everybody throwing out there. Oh, such and such to fight him. This and that is gonna happen. No, I don't care about that. What we care about is get your ass in there and fight. Because all we hearing is all these rumors. Like, see, as you notice, I didn't bring up the GRJ and all that. I didn't bring none of that shit up. Because it doesn't matter on what level the talks failed or the negotiation failed. It doesn't matter on what level. It doesn't matter what point within that paperwork that failed. It doesn't matter. What matters is the contract fell through. You're not on contract to fight for us. We don't get to see shit. And if we don't get to see it, then that's what we about. We about seeing it. So if we don't get to see it, what we supposed to think? I'm not going to side with you because you got some people that's so much fans that they sign with they just don't sign with them. Like Crawford's fans. They just going to be, they just ain't going to side. They just ain't going to sign. You know, it don't matter what side is on. It don't matter what line on the contract or what stipulation was not fulfilled. It's not going to matter. If your dumb ass didn't sign, then we don't get to see it. Eagles, we just want to see it. And that's a good point to bring up, though, D to the Bay, though. Yeah, because they're making it seem that way. A lot of talk and people like, and see, and I got to get on Suspect again. So, see what I'm saying? Now my show done went on a little bit longer than I wanted to. So now I got to get on Suspect again. Because Suspect is out there running his mouth. You know what I'm talking about. Suspect personality. Now he's out there running his mouth again. And he sound like Mikey, hating and shit. Oh, hating ass Mikey. Oh, Earl can't hit. He can't buck. You should have knocked Earl out. Shut your ass up. Then now Sean is trying to give advice on how to beat Earl. How you going to give advice on how to beat Earl when you didn't beat Earl? Won't you give advice on how to beat Kell Brook? Because your big brother Earl acting like your big brother, and big brothers usually whoop your ass. Treated you like a little nephew or something, whooped your ass, and got your strap before he whooped your ass. Now I'm gonna show you how to go get your strap. When you got your strap, now you giving out advice. Shut your ass up. And I don't even really go hard on you that much because I lost that clip, that picture. Don't make me draw one up myself and then, screenshot. I'm not screenshot, but take a picture of it and put that shit up on the web. Maybe I'll do that. I just don't have a lot of time because I got to do a lot of native art. But shit, maybe I'll do that. Do my little caricature of Sean kissing the back of his neck with the hook action, left hook action. But let me see what D-Lo. Oh, D-Lo came back up in. Let me get D-Lo. D-Lo came back up in. D-Lo said, "Yes, sir." And he said, the teasers, these teasers get old. Make these fights. That's it, man. We tired of reporting on your ass and you ain't getting shit done. And D-Lo right back again. He said, Manny and Floyd used up damn near all the grace of waiting, for the damn fight forever for steadily buying 4 pay-per-views per year in hopes of maybe the next fight. Exactly. You're right, D to the Bailey. Exactly. And D-Lo 404. Yeah, because it's not like, how much of a fool are we really gonna be? To where, and D-Lo, and that's a great point what D-Lo brought up. I guess I get this pay-per-view. We just constantly just buying pay-per-views to hope. Like, we trying to get our energy up for it. We like, this next one, this is the precursor. This is a precursor for the big one that's going to get up there. It's like, are you kidding me? This is the precursor for the big one, and then the big one don't ever show up. Are we waiting, and it's about time, then we get it. And Manny, you Manny, and I'm not, there's no shade. Manny, you're a good fighter. You're a good fighter and possibly a great fighter because of the divisions and all that. But we could break that shit down if you want to. Because I could break down who your ass didn't fight on all these divisions. And you hopping in and out of divisions. You wasn't trying to stay around and fight all these fighters. You know what I mean? Because didn't you move up high enough to fight Winky Wright? You didn't fight him, did you? I mean, I'm just saying that some of these fights that you got your ass in there and fight, you could have stayed around. See, that's the whole trick about getting these division titles. I'm going to tell you the trick. The trick's been there, and they're not the first ones. Sugar Ray Leonard was one of the first ones that pulled this trick on us to go get these belts, but get the hell out. I'm going to get the belt, but let me get the hell out of here. See? So I can be a multiple division champ, but you really don't want the smoke. See? And we'll throw your ass right back underneath that bus too, though. But your next move, I'm gonna take your ass off of being the face of boxing. I have to take you off if you keep your bullshit up, cause you just hanging on by a thread. But all good points though. Getting us all hyped up, like you getting the fans hyped up. Oh yeah, we about to get this. We're gonna get this in, and then nothing. And then what's the next words that come out of our mouth? We got 3 other words for you. Yeah, we got 3 other words for you after that. D-Lo again said also Bob running the Gamboa versus okay. He said want to fight. He said still gets to me today. Yeah, marination my arse. Yeah, that's that the whole bullshit of letting some shit set. Are we gonna let it? See, that's what they pulled on us though. But they still pull that on us. Think about it. They pulled that. Oh, we gotta let it build. What you mean let it build? Get your ass in there and fight. I don't care about the shit building. And then they have us to the point to where okay, so now they took the excuse away from us. But guess what? See, they took this one excuse away from us. But now guess what happened? We can't even use that excuse no more because Loma killed the excuses. Remember? If y'all forgetting that Loma killed the excuses? Loma killed these damn excuses about how long you gotta wait to get a championship fight, or you're not mature enough. So we can use that scenario and we can use that all the time that we want to, but guess what? It's kind of killed at the same time. It's kind of dead. If you think about it, it's dead. Or let him get a little bit more experience on. Just like, because D to the Baby said earlier, like just like we was talking about that how Lubin got pieced up and how J-Rock got pieced up. Lubin wasn't ready, but his mouthpiece was ready. I say if your mouthpiece is ready, get your ass up in there. If your mouthpiece is ready, get your ass up in there. And D to the Baby say facts, okay. That fight never happened. Oh, that D-Lo, okay, they talking to each other right there. Yeah. But that's all. So we got to deal with all of it as fans. We got to deal with the promoter. We got to deal with all kinds of shit. Manager. We got to deal with all that shit. They deal with it physically, like really, emotionally, we got to deal with it. Are we going to get the fight? Oh, yeah. We sitting at home like, yeah, man, dapping each other up, talking about, oh, yeah, the fight's going to come through, and then 0. Like we ain't getting shit with the Mayweather. I don't know. I wasn't in the negotiations, but I know that Pacquiao. He got tattoos, don't he? But his ass was dirty, and I'm just saying it. That's my opinion. That he's dirty, and you worried about needles. Oh no, needles. Oh no needle. You about to get paid. You worried about a needle, and you about to get paid. Now for me, I don't like needles. That's different for me. Because for me, they like the snake. There's injections. I don't like nobody injecting nothing in me. Because my stomach didn't get to check out what it is. Was it some shit that was supposed to come out as shit? Or was it something that was supposed to be going into my bloodstream? But when you directly hit somebody like that snake, like, got your ass. See, that's poison. That's for me. But they was doing the opposite. They wasn't injecting your ass. They was taking your blood to see what your ass had already injected or ingested. And is that the reason you got your ass whooped? The world may never know. But we waited on it. And guess what? Now people can't throw that other stupid shit in there talking about the Pacquiao got older. He wasn't at his prime. Because guess what? He just beat a younger guy than him. See, a lot of your stories don't hold up. That's what's the messed up part about it is your stories can't hold up no more. You talked all that shit, but now your stories don't hold up. Now your story, oh yeah, that was the story, but now your stories don't hold up. We got to find out the truth later. All bullshit. Yeah. All bullshit. Okay, I read. Yeah, I'm just reading. I'm sitting here reading. That's why I got quiet. I'm sitting there reading they conversation a little bit. I'm eavesdropping in on them. Yeah. Of drug tests. Yeah. I know they misread that shit, Dilo, but I'm just saying all the needle shit came up in drug test shit, because some drug tests is urine anyway. I'm scared of drug tests. Yeah, but you scared of tests? It don't matter. You shouldn't be scared of tests. How you scared of tests? So that means you scared of those millions you about to get? How your dumb ass gonna be scared of tests when you about to get millions? So all that shit, man, when they come up with this bullshit, it's like, get out of here with that, man. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop killing us with this shit, man. I mean, Charlie need to go in there and get this work done, man. Give us an undisputed. So that so at least if he gives us the undisputed, we could talk shit to everybody. At least with him, we could talk shit. Well, go get you an undisputed. Even when it comes to, and I'm not picking on Bud, but when it comes to Bud and anybody else, go get you an undisputed. I don't want to hear the dumb shit. Just get you an undisputed. And matter of fact, that throws it back on the table to where we can look at it like this. How in the hell did Bananas and Charlo fight for undisputed, but the rest of y'all can't fight for undisputed? Everybody else is like just soaking up. And what they're doing, and it's not what y'all brought up earlier, it's not has shit to do with the marinating or waiting and all that shit. It has shit to do with that. They trying to keep as much money as they can. You heard that from Eagles Web. They trying to keep as much money as they can because they know that they're in a sport where they can get that ass mopped. They're like, shit, I need to keep me some money first. Because if it wasn't about the money, it's prize fighting. It wasn't about the money, then Bud wouldn't be talking about taking a row break and going without money if he don't get paid the money that he deserves. So get your ass out of here with that. So it's a little bit of fear in all of them, man. It's a little bit of fear in every last one of them that don't want to just go in there and get it done. And then you got Lions Only and a few other people that just want to get it done. Let's get this done. You got boxers hollering about strap season. You got other boxers saying, I want to fight him next. And nobody's falling for I want to fight him next if you say it that way. I'm going to whoop his ass? That's the way you saying it. You're a boxer, man. I'm whooping his ass. You're supposed to go in there saying that. But just remember that we're not the boxer. And so when you bring your ass in there talking like that, then guess what? When you get pieced the F up, when they jigsaw your ass, guess you gonna land in here. And like I said, I done forgot some of the categories, but we got other categories. Oh, I know what it was now. Yeah. So we got the carnivores coming up. And so I'm going to do the carnivore and stuff. We're going to try to get this trivia done Sunday. But we got the carnivore page coming up. And the thing about it, the thing I like about this, no matter what, the carnivore page, who's going to be the poster child for the carnivore page is going to be either Charlo or it's going to be Bananas. But at least we're going to have one. That's our carnivores. But we still underscore that shit. Carnivore for real or temporary. That's going to be our notation. Because we got carnivores, and then we got ones that was pretending to be carnivores. Because you're going to be either the carnivore or you're going to be the soup. You can be duck soup. I don't even care if you're beef soup, but carnivore would tear some beef soup up. Because carnivores tear through that shit raw. So you know what they'll do to some beef soup, beef stew or some beef soup. Or duck soup. Because right now, we just full everywhere. Ain't nothing but duck soup. I see you down there, D-Lo. D-Lo so scared to get caught. Yeah. Your ass get scared to get caught. That's what it is. Scared. That's what you ain't scared of no test. Ain't nobody scared of a test. Oh, it's a test. Okay, what you gotta do? Oh, you just gotta go. Oh, just go wee in the bottle. Okay, I can do that. No, babies ain't scared of that. So what's the scary part? The scary part is your ass. You've been doing something. Yeah. Yeah. Dino said Texera may as well show. He said may well show up at Charlo versus Rosario fight and hand that winner the weak ass WBO belt too. Yeah, but you already know in the Eagles way I don't count that shit. It's like it's like a consolation. A consolation. But he'd be next up, and he's gonna be next up. We talked about his ass a little bit, but he'd be next up. It's like, who the hell is he? He'll be next up to come get it. He probably won't want it though. He said, "You want that undisputed? You can get all the straps. It's gonna be easy work for either side. You might as well just vacate it or something, so that way it won't be up for grabs for a while." Yeah. But these fighters, get your ass in there and fight, man. Stop trying to play us, man. We grown folks up in here, man. We grown folk up in here, man. It don't matter what our nation is. We grown folk. You got grown ass Indians up in here. You got grown ass African Americans up in here. You got grown ass Arabs up in here. You got grown ass, whatever, man. Whatever you might be, man. You got grown ass Mexicans and everything else up in here, man. Stop that shit, man. Stop playing with us. Stop playing, shawty. Like Gary said, stop playing, shorty. Stop playing, man. We been on this level, man. We been monsters up in here, man. Stop that shit, man. Don't play with us, man. Don't play with us up in Eagles. Eagles don't play like that, man. This is not the rumor and propaganda channel, man. So get out of here with that shit, man. If you no matter what you do, if you can't get some shit signed, then we can't hear you. When you get it signed and shit, and we see it, then good. We can talk about you. But if you ain't signing nothing, I really don't want to hear it, because I don't want to fight with nobody and argue with nobody about why something wasn't done or why some paperwork wasn't filled out. I don't want to argue about that. If you want to argue with that, put that on your forum. Y'all argue about why it couldn't be done and bring up all the facts of why it couldn't be done and all that. I don't care. For me, I don't give a shit. All I care about is the signed shit. If it's signed, sealed, delivered, that's all we dealing with. Signed, sealed, delivered. Because we need to get us a carnivore up in here. If we gonna uplift boxing, we need to get a carnivore. All these fighters that aren't carnivores, they ain't using their own teeth and shit. That's using something else. We don't want to mess with you. We're not saying you got to get out of the sport, but we ain't messing with you heavy like that. But if you showing us that you're a carnivore, then you get us excited about. Because we need to see that carnage every once in a while. But anyway, Eagle done ran a long time, man, today, man. Y'all got me on this money. Y'all finally got Eagle. This was my extra short show today. I don't know what kind of shit that was. This was my extra short show because I wasn't really going to get into all, like I said, I wasn't going to get into all the guys. But we start talking trucks, though. We start talking about the trucks. And once we start talking about trucks, that's it. I talk about some trucks. You know what I mean? And even these dealers around here, they know that I look at all the different ones. I look at a lot of people like them Silverados. I like them. That high country is pretty nice. But all the ones I saw, they got too much chrome and all that shit. I'm not into that shit. Put some black on it. Put some black on it. I tell you what, if they customize one out and put some black on it, I may get one. Who knows? Who knows what it is? But anyway, I got to get up out of here, man. I don't have to, but I'm going to. I got to get to work soon, too. So we get some work in. But anyway, y'all know how we do it up in the Eagles way, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see. That's right, that's you. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. This is Monday, man. Nothing but blessings. I'm going to catch y'all, man. Yeah, I be out a lot of times. I'm still talking, but I be out. You know what I mean? I have to go out, but I have to keep letting this thing. I have to let it run because they'll cut my damn stream off. Dumbasses, man. But y'all know what it is. I'm gonna catch y'all, man.